56th Street. It looks like it's frozen, but it's freezing a moment in time, showing us pretty much what it looks like today. Busiest east and westbound along the Yellowhead. That's a look at your OK Tire traffic. Now we're going to head on over to Sky Tracker Weather and talk to Mike.
We don't talk to Mike. We are instead welcoming you to the May Great Gray and Day Show.
I'm Matt Day, and this is Tracy Gray, and this is our show celebrating May and all the great things that May provides. And May provides a lot of great things, but
it does. And we had to start with that video because
we have some explaining to do.
I was on Global TV doing traffic reports, but my cameras kept freezing up. The traffic cameras were frozen. So Matt, who watches the show, decided to green screen himself into it and show me a way to fix the cameras.
Tracy forces me to watch the show every morning. Did you see it? Did you see it? I get text at 9:05. Did you see it?
That's
Did you
right.
see it? Yeah. So it is fun watching, though, in the morning.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you do, because you can help out with
it's good information.
With traffic cameras that freeze up.
Oh, my goodness. You know what's funny, though? Zoom. Do you ever get it freezes in Zoom? Your
that's
camera?
not funny, though, because it always freezes when you've got the worst facial positioning. Yeah. Like, I don't think that I make crazy faces when I'm just having a conversation, but then all of a sudden it's frozen and I'm like,
what?
Right?
So what would your ideal Zoom frozen face be?
Well, you know, voguing, right? Yeah. You call it like duck
that.
Face.
But it's always you're looking inside your face.
Right? It can't look like super cool when it's frozen. It's got to be all like, ah.
It's the worst. It's probably an app that does that, that tries to make you look the worst. So,
all right. Well, we're not celebrating frozen cameras, but we are celebrating a lot this month. May the 4th be with you.
Oh,
obviously, big celebration. It makes you angry.
You love the line. You know why I don't like it? Because everyone just says it so much. And here's why. A couple of years ago, I said May 5th. I said May 5th be around you today or something. And people, May 4th was like, it's the wrong. I'm like, I know it's wrong. I was making a joke. And they got so upset.
Well, Star Wars people. I'm a Star Wars person.
Oh, I know.
And my family are Star Warsians. So yeah,
where Luke has to take that ring, has to take the ring to the Enterprise.
All right, well, we can talk more about that later. Obviously, celebrating Mother's Day in May. That's a huge celebration.
Big day. Oilers are in the playoffs, if you're wondering why we wore. If you're not from Edmonton or Alberta, these are Oilers colors. That's our hockey team.
Go Oilers.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And we have some pictures of you at some Oilers games. We're going to show those a little bit later, too. It's exciting, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and that trivia came from my husband, so I know it's sound. It's true.
He got it off the internet.
That's right. He's good at that stuff. He knows these things better than I do. Now, we've got big news for the Edmonton Old Strathcona Farmers Market. They're planning a revitalization and putting tons of money into it and making it an amazing space, plus opening 7 days a week. So we'll have more information on the launch that they had for that.
Yeah, Tracy and I got to be part of that launch last week. Tracy was emceeing. I was playing some piano. We had a lot of fun down there. And we had a lot of fun at the Real Estate Association event, their ball, the Ray Ball in Edmonton. They had a James Bond theme. That was their first show in, they hadn't done 2 years, I think. They
had to cancel it due to the quarantine, obviously, with COVID.
Quarantine. You get quarantine
right?
as well.
Double whammy. So everything was shut down, and so the awards also got shut down as well. But this year they celebrated a couple years worth. Yeah. So a huge event, James Bond theme, and it was great to be there.
It was so much fun. We're going to talk about that a bit later, too, show you some pictures, and we're going to show you a great vocalist from that event. We'll keep going. But Mother's Day, here we are.
That's right. Yeah. So Matt, you had some issues with Mother's Day for your wife, though. Tell us about that.
Yeah, and we want to know how you, of course, celebrate Mother's Day. So you can type that in the chat anytime. We'd like to see a little comment there how you did it.
Yes.
But yeah, Tracy, you're right. What the problem we have in our household is that our Mother's Day lands. My wife's birthday is 3 or 4 days within Mother's Day every year. It's May 3rd, and so we always have the kids are like, oh, you got to get mom 2 things. We got to be nice to mom twice.
Oh no, we have to celebrate mom twice in 1 week.
Yeah, 9 months, whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that's always so you really focus on my wife for that week, and then you're done basically for
then you're done for the year.
She doesn't even get no Christmas presents for you and stuff. But she's a great mom. She's a fine mama, as you say as well.
A fine mama.
She's a fine mama, but she is the one.
Well, a fine mama because she gets lots of speeding fines.
That's right. She gets photo radar tickets. She gets the fine. She's the one. Watch, I'll get one today. Do you get any?
I do. I get the most in my house, and I'm a traffic reporter, so that's bad.
And
so
no,
I don't.
So
I don't get.
So that's
get photo radar.
So you're a bad example. I don't get as many as my wife. But that's when you want the cameras to freeze.
Right? I know. Why can't those cameras freeze just before they get your license plate?
Are you the kind of person, though, that when you get the picture, you go back and
that's right. Yeah, I back up.
Vogue it a little bit.
Boop. Back. Boop. Boop. Make sure they get your good side. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Tracy. Delete ticket. Delete ticket.
That's
Do
right.
you have a delete button as a reporter? Do you have it? You should have like a
No, I wish I had a
veto
delete button.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We need one of these buttons,
Yeah,
right?
don't you know who I think I am? Boom, and you push.
Slow traffic on the white mud. I need
right.
that button.
Yeah, I love Sunday traffic. Sunday
Yeah.
at 7 in the morning, I used to drive my motorcycle, the White Mud Freeway. No one's around. It's so
Yeah,
good.
but you know what? Southwest leg of the Anthony Henday at any time.
What's
Always-
going on there?
always backed
They got-
up.
Yeah, it's one of our roads. We got a ring road that they built, and they just finished it. And they go, oh, well, let's do more on it. Now they're why don't they just do it right the first time?
All,
Do it,
all,
build
all
it.
at once.
You know, like building
it's
half a
our
house.
winters. They tear our roads apart,
That's
and
true.
that never helps.
Yeah,
But
our
yes,
winters are pretty cold up here.
this,
So.
this is a huge topic that we could definitely talk more on.
Yeah, we'll get there. We got to get back to Mother's Day.
That's right. Yeah. Are you going to ask what I did for Mother's Day?
Well, I will ask what you did for Mother's Day, I guess. I was just I was focused on me.
That's right.
Really
it's all about
me.
Matt for Mother's
Yeah.
Day. We
So did you have
know
a good
that's
one?
true. I did have a good one. My family took me bowling, and we brought my mother-in-law with us. And she's a really good bowler, but it
Yeah.
was the first time she'd ever done 10-pin bowling. So that was a new experience. And you know what? I almost won. I lost by 1 pin to my husband.
Not that you're competitive at all.
Right?
Not
Like-
that it would matter.
Right, of course, because it's Mother's Day. But even on Mother's Day, he couldn't give me that. He could not give me that one bowling pin on Mother's Day.
You're set off for the whole day. I'm not even having
That's
dinner.
it, right?
I'm not,
That's
I'm not
it.
eating. He can make you the. I don't
None
like
of
10
that.
pin bowling. Tracy talks about all my little pet peeves. They're all quirky because I don't really have serious ones. But it's the 10 pin. I always think my fingers get stuck in the ball.
Yeah, I know. And
It's
getting
weird.
the right weight ball. Cause,
I know.
Because you can get, I think, 16, 17 pound. And I was doing like the fivers, but I couldn't get my 6 pin. I couldn't get my fingers in there. And then it rips your fingernails off.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Did you hate that?
5
when
pin.
it rips
5
your
pin is my
fingernails
thing. That's
off?
my game. Anytime. You want to go? Anytime. You and
5
the
pin?
5 pin
Okay,
test,
you're
yeah.
on. You're on. Because with the 10 pin, I found that I was either getting a strike or a gutter ball. There was nothing in between. I couldn't hit any other pins.
on or off.
Strike, gutter ball, gutter. And unfortunately, more gutter balls than strikes. But yeah, it was one or the other. And so my husband kept going, I think you're sharking us. Because when I'd have like 5 gutter balls in a row, then all of a sudden like 2 strikes in a row. He's like, that's not even possible. Nobody can do that.
That is so funny.
Yeah. So maybe I'm sharking.
Well, that does lead us into our Mother's Day puns. Your bowling
does
story.
it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, how does it lead in?
So, well, here we go. Okay, here's the first. We have a bunch of these this week. So, why did the mummy cat want to go bowling on Mother's Day?
Because she was an alley cat.
Yeah, she was an alley cat.
All right. Why is the computer so smart?
It listens to its motherboard.
You should always listen to your motherboard. That's good advice.
Yeah. What did the mother rope tell her child?
Don't be naughty.
Yeah, don't be not. Could be a pine joke too, right?
All right. What did the digital clock say to its mother?
Look, Ma, no hands.
All right. Oh, this one's yours.
This is mine.
Okay.
Why did the cookie cry?
Because his mother was away for so long.
We've read these over like 10 times and they're still funny. Okay.
Why is Mother's Day before Father's Day?
So the kids can spend all their Christmas money on mom.
Yes, it is. Woo!
It's kind
Go,
of
Mom.
true. It's kind of true. Yeah, kids,
Go,
that's
Mom.
not cool.
That's for all the
not
moms
cool.
out there. You know who you are.
And dads always get the barbecue brush. It doesn't matter what year it is. We got your barbecue brush. Like, I have 4 of them. I don't care. Don't get me one of those this year.
I'm going to get you one now.
You probably will. Another pet peeve.
Yeah, that's
We're going
right.
to do a show on Matt's pet peeves. They're weird little things. Like, I don't like it when a jar spins. You know when you take a jar off and it spins on it? I don't like that when it spins on the...
I don't even know how that happens so often in your household that it could upset you. I just don't even know. May the 4th, jar lids spinning. This is a long, long list,
Right.
Matt.
Okay, next one. What
All
do you
right.
call a small mother?
A mini mom. I think that's what I am. Am I a mini mom? Yeah, I'm wee.
My mom put it in a dryer. It shrinks. What do the Egyptian kids say when it got lost?
I want my mommy. My
Get it,
mummy.
Mommy, you look old.
Mommy.
You should take this last one.
All right.
You really should take this last one.
What do you call a mom who can't draw?
A Tracy.
We will accept Tracer.
We will
as
accept
well.
Tracer.
It sounds like a race car.
Yeah, I'm sure you're playing along. Okay, that was fine. But can I tell you a Mother's Day story? I got a little... I got to play at a lovely seniors facility here.
Play the piano.
Play the piano, yeah. independent living place here in Edmonton on Mother's Day, and a lot of the parents came in and hung out with the mums, which is so cool. They're having brunch and I'm playing. So I walked up to one table and there's a mum there and she's just really quiet. She's not saying much, but the son says to me, "You taking a request?" I'm like, "Yeah, what do you want to hear?" He goes, "Play some Black Sabbath, man." I'm like, Black Sabbath for Mother's Day. So
Mother's Day brunch.
I don't have my piano here, but I went back and played this Ozzy Osbourne version of, or Ozzy Osbourne, crazy, that's how it goes. And the mother likes it because it sounds like her style. And the son's like, "Yeah, it's awesome, it's Ozzy." And she's like, "Who's Ozzy Osbourne?" It was really sweet. So she comes up after, and this is what she said to me. She looked at me and she was having trouble getting her words out. And she says, "It's been 2 years. I haven't seen anyone. I haven't heard live music. I haven't seen my family.
Aww.
This is so wonderful. And this music has made such an impact on me." And it was just so sweet to know that just those songs, I played more than Ozzy, but just those songs meant so much to her. "You Are My Sunshine" and all these songs brought so many memories back. So
that's
anyway,
incredible.
really,
So you put Crazy Train
it was
at a Mother's Day brunch. And you know what? When I sing it, I call it the Tracy Train.
Do you?
Yeah.
Going off the rails of a
It's
Tracy
kind of
train.
weird how Tracy and crazy rhyme. I don't know why that would be, but very impactful story. And you know what? Impactful is what we're talking about in trending.
Absolutely.
Because what's been trending a lot in Canada is the impact that real estate has had and how
Yeah.
much it's just blown up, like literally across Canada. Bidding wars, people bidding. We hear
Yeah.
stories in Toronto and Vancouver of people bidding more than 500,000
That's crazy.
over list price. That hasn't happened in Edmonton, and now our bidding wars from the spring have started to slow down now, so it is starting to balance out a little bit. But that's such a huge thing, is the real estate market happening right now in Canada.
But it's leveling out a bit. You told me a couple of months ago selling my house then would have been a good idea. So since then, we've done some things. We've done a little bit of that. But speaking of real estate, Tracy, we got to I think it was pretty fun. We got to MC the Realtors Ball. We talked about that a little bit earlier.
That's right, for Alberta.
Yeah, and their theme was James
Or
Bond.
Edmonton.
The James Bond theme was pretty cool.
Yeah, and so what it was is a big awards show, and they had this at the Shaw Conference Center.
I think
we
I
had
have some pictures.
probably close to 500 people were there, and you were talking about how nice it is to get out and hear live music again. And
so good.
it was the first time that you and I have live hosted something in a while, and the biggest thing that we've done in a couple of years too. So to have that many people and have such a great event was so much fun.
And this is how you tempted me to get back into the green room.
That's right, yeah.
You showed me that little thing there.
Well, James Bond theme, just like the
Yeah.
evil villains, you get your just desserts.
Get just desserts. And
Just
this,
desserts.
someone took the picture of me. It looks like Marlon Brando.
I thought
Doesn't that
it
look
was. You totally
Yeah,
look like
it
Marlon
totally looks
Brando
like
there. You
Marlon
gotta.
Brando.
Can you do this with your hand?
Michael,
Hey, how you doing?
disrespect me on this day of my daughter's wedding.
Right? We need cotton balls though. We need
We're gonna edit that laugh out. No, I'm gonna leave the laugh.
leave it in. Don't edit any of this. That's so funny.
One of the
Marlon?
highlights for me at the event was hearing about the Rookie of the Year. Who would the Rookie of the Year be
Oh.
for 2019?
Who could that be?
And they had to do 2019 because they had to do catch-up.
2021.
Or it's 2021.
2021.
Okay.
So, yes, my husband's a realtor, and he
Yeah.
was at this ball. He had been nominated in 2021 for Rookie of the Year when he was a rookie in real estate. And that award show got canceled because of, we won't say the words, so I don't want to get the buzzer again, but everyone was quarantined. Oh, shoot. It's a quarantine.
Quarantine, bad word.
So the award show was canceled, and there was no mention of if they were going to be awarding anybody. So he just assumed that the awards just never happened. They weren't going to pick anyone for the awards, and they were just gone. So he had no idea that night, not only were they doing the awards from 2021 as well as 2022, but also they were giving the awards, or that he won the award for Rookie of the Year. So it was a huge surprise for him, double whammy.
And I'm taking iPhone footage behind him, and he's like, "What? He can't believe he got it."
He was so
It was so
surprised.
cool. And the thing about it, I didn't know he even was nominated until during the script reading. I'm like, "Oh," and I told the lady, the
That
event
night
planner.
of the show.
Well, I told the event planner a few weeks. I said, "Tracy Gray, or Devin Gray, that they're related." She goes, "That is so cool." So I had no idea when I had you come on and do that with me. That
Yeah, and you kept
he
it a
was-
secret from me even too.
Yeah,
So
I
very
didn't know until I
sneaky.
saw it that night. So very cool.
had no
Congratulations,
idea.
Devin Gray, on your success. He's a hardworking guy. And he's not as hardworking, though, as these guys. I want to show you the guys on my roof, because you said update your roof if you want to sell the house.
That's right,
That's
yeah.
a good thing to do. So here they are doing it up on the roof there. Pretty good. Yeah, they did I think 2 days. And Tracy and I were filming one of the days.
Yeah.
We were trying to film here, and bang, bang, bang. We couldn't even record. So they're so loud that day, weren't they?
So loud.
Yeah, they were Pretty wild.
But good that you're doing repairs on your house. It looks fantastic. Can't wait to see it.
But that's one
when
thing
it's
you would
done.
recommend in this, even in this market, right? Still do stuff. We're going to paint some stuff on the outside and do a few things. It just helps. Also, you work with your husband, like you're an assistant, or
Yes, that's right. So I do help out my husband where I can, because
I get lots of tips. It's
realtors, it's a 24/7 job. And they're constantly busy, and so I try and help out where I can. So when I help him out at open houses and that, he calls me his unlicensed assistant and fully licensed wife. So that's how I help out. Unlicensed assistant, fully licensed wife.
So any Rookie of the Year, but I had if he was in Star Wars, he'd be Wookiee of the Year.
There you go, Devin. He'd love that. He'd love to be Wookiee of the Year.
You mentioned Pricefall or Skyfall.
Yeah, so that's just something that Matt and I do with our shows, because we do host the last couple of years, obviously, online
right here.
For most cases. So we can do online shows. We also will do live events too. And one of the things is that we offer is we'll do customization. So we'll customize scripts for you. We'll customize jokes and puns for you. And then also we customize songs too. So Skyfall is a perfect example.
They wanted James Bond songs, Skyfall.
Right.
So we changed it
realtors.
to Pricefall. And so this is Sarah, I'm going to pronounce her name wrong, Kowalewski, singing a great version of Pricefall at the event.
Yeah, and I think you nailed it with her name.
I think I did too.
I think you got it. Look at this.
She's a fantastic singer.
She's so amazing, and she can literally sing anything.
Yeah, she's so good.
Incredible. Yeah, she nailed it. And then we changed the lyrics to Pricefall, because we were figuring with the real estate prices so high that eventually they have to fall.
Yeah, let the price fall.
That's
right.
right.
It was good.
So a customized song, courtesy of Gray and Day.
So that was fun. And Five on the Side is her band. If you need a band, look up Five on the Side. They are tremendous.
So fun.
Oh, they're so good. They'll have you dancing and all kinds of great things. So,
Yeah, they had the entire room up on its feet dancing.
They were very cool. Where are we going now?
We talked about your roof repairs. Raising the roof is literally what Matt's doing this month. May the 4th, I hesitate bringing it up again because it makes you angry, but you mentioned the Wookiee of the Year, so...
It triggered you.
So I like to bring it up because I am a Star Wars fan, and I think May the 4th is hysterical. I like all of that. I haven't gotten so far as dressing up for May the 4th, but maybe I will next year. I think I might.
You could. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I love Star Wars, but it just gets overdone sometimes, people and doing their thing. So
well, don't say that about Mother's Day. Don't say that gets overdone.
Never would say that.
Well, since you're done with May the 4th, let's move on to our next segment.
So we talked a little bit about the old Strathcona Farmers Market. If you're not from Edmonton, we've got a really cool area of our town that was an old bus barns. This was about an acre of this big warehouse. And they converted it about 40 years ago into a market. And it's a great market. We go there on Saturday mornings. Their new manager is Keith Prasad. He's a tremendous manager. And Keith is a guy with vision, right? He is just... You want an idea? Call Keith. Say, I just need an idea. Keith, give me something.
Yeah, give me something.
We'll give you a great idea.
Yeah, so much so that he talked about doing a revitalization of the old Strathcona Farmers Market. And I thought, put in some new flooring, maybe some paint or whatever. That'd be kind of nice. No, all out. So they had a big launch to introduce this revitalization project. They brought in architectures. They've got these amazing plans where they want to open up an area that you can have weddings at. So like a reception hall, you could hold birthday parties, do big presentations, and then also have it so that part of the market is just on Saturdays, which is what they have right now. But then so that other vendors can come in and they could be there all week. So it's giving lots of options, and it's going to be great for the community. Like to be able to drive down on a Wednesday and go to the store and buy the stuff you like. I love carrots. I get the carrots at the farmer's market, and they're tremendous. We have some pictures, that's part of the vision is the store. They're going to do a general store that sells all of the markets.
So you don't have to worry you miss Saturday. You can go. And it's really tremendous. People down there doing a great job. We have some pictures we're going to show you, and then we're going to talk about what you like at the market.
Well, I know what you like. You always talk about the carrots.
I do like the carrots. But here I am. This is us on Tuesday. This is for the big grand...
look at you at your piano there.
Oh, two of me. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine?
How are all the pictures matched? Was I even there?
Yeah,
I guess I popped in eventually.
Eventually
I showed up.
So I played the piano. Tracy did a great job emceeing. Look at that look. He's pretty angry, that guy. Ooh, yeah, he's...
you do look angry. Why do you look so angry?
May the 4th. Yeah. This is our mayor, Amarjeet Sohi. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, with his Oilers jersey on as well.
He's
Looking
got
spiffy.
the reverse of that. And there you are.
Yay, I was there.
MCing away.
Why is that podium so big? Clearly, it's an oversized podium. I can't possibly be that short.
You need to wear. Did you wear heels that day?
I'm a mini mom.
The food was off the chart.
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
so
the
good.
catering was so good.
Yeah.
And again, Keith Prasad, shout out to you for putting that together, and all of his staff at the Old Strathcona Farmers Market.
And there's
They did
Keith
an
right here.
excellent
Here's
job.
Keith. If you see Keith, if you're down at the market, say hi to Keith. Ask to see Keith and say, Keith,
Yeah.
I need an idea.
That's right. If you
Anything.
need an idea,
Yeah.
he will do it. And all through the quarantine as well, he was always looking for ideas on how to
Yeah, he's always kind of up on that
to
for
keep
sure.
people
Yeah.
networking and communicating, and just really a great guy that way.
You talked about carrots. Yes, I like carrots. I like the carrots. They have great coffee. They have great decaf. I drink decaf now. And what do you get though? What's your thing?
Well, you know what? I love to take the kids, but last time we were there, we went to the seafood booth and bought frog legs. So I've got them in my freezer. And I haven't cooked them up, though. The kids really wanted to cook them up, but they're creepy. They look like these little pairs of pants with webbed feet on them.
They're flat.
I don't know if I could eat them.
Oh, I don't think you should.
I don't know if I could do it. So they're in my freezer.
I would say stick with carrots because.
And you know what? Everything at the market is amazing. And then you can find really cool, fun, unique stuff like frog's legs that you can't get anywhere else.
So a $3 million renovation, and that's going to be worth it. And the mayor is behind it. The city's behind it. But you're also hosting a show. You do a show, and it's on YouTube or on TELUS. Where is that?
So,
again,
that. Keith Prasad approached me about doing a TV show for the market, and it's called Taste of the Market.
Well, talk us through it a little bit, Tracy.
Yeah, it's on TELUS Optic.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the beginning intro of the show right there, which you're in, by the way, Matt Day.
What?
Yes, you make an appearance.
Well,
then you're also on our first episode as well.
There you are. So I'm just going to skip through. You can tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so what we do is we get these recipes put together by professional chefs. This episode, it's Chef Shane Chartrand. And then what we do is we get the ingredients from the market. Oh,
carrots.
Good. There's your carrots. I feel so good about that. They do have amazing carrots. And so we put together the ingredients from the market and then go back to a kitchen and cook up the recipe. What we've been doing the last couple episodes is we're going to local restaurants so we can promote the restaurant, and then different ways that the chefs prepare those meals themselves. So you can learn some tricks of the trade from the chefs, but everything is fresh from the market. So it's all stuff that you can pick up at the market.
And you get good cooking tips. I got to be on this first show, and it was fun. He did a bison.
Then the smashed potatoes. I remember you said you went home and you made smashed potatoes.
I did make smashed potatoes. I think you can. Yeah, there you go.
That's your smasher right there?
Yeah.
Was that the Smasher 5000?
Yeah, it was a special one with the extra
lunch. You really
lunch.
liked your potato masher.
And then at the very end, it was kind of fun because they played the dessert right here on my piano.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of fun to have them do that.
I don't have a drink in my hand yet. I know that comes eventually. And look how good that looks.
Yeah, it looks really
so tasty.
Good. Oh, yeah. And we got to eat that.
And those are desserts in those glasses.
Well, so congratulations, Tracy, on that, and congratulations, Keith, on that. And there's the little thing at the end there.
Yeah,
so
really the first season's on TELUS Optic right now, and then it's also on YouTube as well, and we're just currently filming the second season.
It's very, very cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing that. You get a chance to get it on the market. It's great. And I tell you what, one more time, carrots are so great.
And we'll see you at the market eating carrots.
With me.
You're mad.
You know what? First carrots on me, honestly.
All right. Well, you know what? We were going to talk about some life hacks because you had mentioned this was on your wife's birthday, which was very close to Mother's Day. You had posted something on social media that I was a little scared for you. I'm not going to lie. You got a lot of comments on there about it, and it was a little nerve-wracking.
I went on social media, and I saw my wife's, she's got her makeup and different things like that. And it wasn't organized as I wanted it. So I called a couple friends of mine and said, what do you think? And the girls that I called said, are you crazy? Do not do that. So then I did. I dumped all her makeup out. For $19, I went and bought about 6 of these. These are little independent little trays here. You can put them all together like that.
Okay.
Isn't that nice, though? Come on, give me some points.
It's very nice. I love how organized it is. It just made me nervous because I wasn't sure how much she'd want you going through her stuff.
So
I'm holding the top?
Yeah, hold the top part there. So then you can buy these. So I got a bunch of them, put them all together, and I glued the bottom one to the counter because our counters are made out of like old fence boards and really kind of cool stuff. So I glued it to that so it can't fall. down on the floor.
Oh, nice.
And then all the rest of these just stack on top. So if you're looking
All right.
for a good life hack, a good idea, if you go to the dollar store,
Yeah.
and these little bins, again, would
Like
be
that?
like
Maybe
that.
we need
See?
to glue them all together. See, that's why I'm
No,
so
but she'd
nervous
never
about
get in
this.
them then. So
It's fantastic, though. If
as a lady who would use makeup as well and appreciate makeup, do you concur
do.
that this is a good idea?
It is a very good idea, and she loves it.
Okay.
So that makes it a better
You heard
idea.
it live that this was a good idea.
That
and
you didn't get in trouble.
I didn't make a mistake. Well, there's your life hack. I hope you enjoy that.
Yeah, well, when I first read your post, I thought, oh no, like dun dun dun.
Here we
Like
go.
it was nice knowing you, Matt. You never know messing with a woman's makeup. I have quite the makeup kit.
It was risky.
I'm a professionally trained makeup artist, and I love playing with makeup, so I do get it. I like sorting through it, and I have way too many lipsticks to even mention.
If there was going to be a problem, though, I did go and make sure that my wife had a barbecue chicken. I cooked chicken.
Nice.
I cooked this on the barbecue, but I cook it in a cast iron. And I stuff it with apples and celery and all kinds of stuff you get at the market. Some of that stuff's from the market, actually. And it makes a great chicken. So that was kind of my bailout plan. If this wasn't going to go well, here, honey, I made you this nice thing. So
here's barbecued chicken. I love you.
We're able to show some of our photos now. We have iPhone pics. That's a new thing we're going to be doing often is things that we get and we just show them to you like that. So that comes to our wrap up, which has some iPhone pictures ready for you to talk about.
Yes, we're saving, I can't say best for last because Mother's Day and all of that was fantastic, Old Strathcona Farmers Market, but Oilers making the playoffs, this is so huge.
So 1984, the year you were born, Tracy, was the first year we won. There's Wayne Gretzky holding up that cup there.
When I was saying how spoiled I was with hockey when I grew up because this is the hockey that I grew up with. Right. Wayne Gretzky, the Moose, like we had such an amazing team winning the playoffs like every year forever. It was so incredible and just on and on. What an amazing team.
And you get out to some games. Here you are at one of the games.
Yeah, that's me and my friend Lisa. We're hanging out at a game. I got my Oilers scarf on there, which they won. So we keep the scarf going, especially for playoffs. There's me just hanging out with a couple of players.
Explain this, though. What's this one here? There you are behind the bench. There's more to that story than what I'm seeing.
Yes, my husband doesn't like to take me to the games because I talk all the way through them. And so here's me in the players bench. You know, I'm just giving them some pointers, right? Some things they could do. Maybe to fancy up the jersey to make it a little more fashion for, important things that have to do with sports. I just got in behind the players bench. Why not, right? And I help the team out. That's how I help them out.
Yeah, I'm sure they're thrilled with that. But that's our big news. That's our big news for the next little. And that starts, we're filming it on the 18th. Right now it starts tonight. Everything starts tonight. So in the comments, why don't you just see how good you are and why don't you type in who you think is going to win and how many games. And maybe whoever wins that will get a prize. We'll give a shout out to you on the show.
Nice prize.
Say, thanks, Jeff. You won.
We'll organize your makeup.
Here, Jeff. Good job. There you go. Organize your makeup.
We can give them a carrot. Here's your prize. Or are you going to eat that?
No,
Matt's going to eat it.
They're so good. They really are.
I love the prizing. All right. Well, that wraps up our May show. Our May birthday show is coming out next week, so make sure to tell all of your friends and family, anyone that you know who is celebrating a birthday in May, that they are to catch that show because it's for them.
Thanks for talking long, because when you eat a carrot on the show, you have to chew it until it stops. I'll keep going. I'm still chewing. Visit us at grade.ca.
That's right.
We are open for all kinds of things. We do house parties. We do personal events. We do businesses. And now a lot of live. You know what? The live emceeing stuff is so good now.
It's so good. It's
we
so
have
much
fun. We're at Parkland School Division doing their Milestones Awards in a couple of weeks. Looking forward to being out there. So
and if you have an event coming up that you're looking for an MC, amazing piano player, some customization, some fun things for your event, we can help you out. Give us a call.
Thanks, everybody. Happy May.
Yeah, we'll catch you in the next show. Bye.